What's up, gamers? Kit. Today I'm going to show you how to do a nose stall on your skateboard, which is one of my absolute favorite tricks. It's the first trick that I ever learned on a skateboard, so let's get to it. So when you're doing a nose stall, it's important to get used to moving your feet back and forth, because obviously when you push, your front foot is here more towards the bolts. So you give it a good push and you shimmy that front foot up, so that when you get to the, whatever you're trying to nose stall, the curb of the stair, she's already there. Normally pushing, my feet are here, like if I'm just cruising or whatever. But if I'm gonna do a nose stall, I'll also put my back foot more on the tail. So I'll get like really towards the end, move my front foot up here, so they look like that. If you have your feet wide, like I showed you, like this, then you can lift the back and the front without moving your feet, which is kind of what you need to do a nose stall. You can kind of walk like that. So the actual motion of a nose stall is basically just stepping up to a stair or curb, whatever you're trying to do it on. So what I practiced that was really helpful is just this kind of motion. I got my feet apart and you just practice going like this. Because when you do the nose stall, you're going to put all your weight on your front foot, because if you have weight on the back foot, it's not going to work, and it's going to fall right back off. So it's good to practice just stepping on, because you can feel all your weight in this foot hopping back off, because that's essentially all you're doing. You're just placing your front foot wherever you're trying to nose stall. Some common problems that can happen when you're doing a nose stall is that you might have your board slip off like this. That can happen for like two reasons. You're not going fast enough, or you're not shoving your trucks in to the curb. So when you nose stall, what you want to have happen is your trucks hit whatever you're stalling. So it's good to, like, when you're coming up, have a bit of force to really push your trucks there, because that's going to give you the leverage that you need to be able to pop it up and come back down, and it's like going to lock in. And in that one, you can see that motion of jumping up and down the stair. Because even though you don't have to jump to do a nose stall, you do have to kind of propel yourself to get your trucks to lock in. It can definitely be helpful to practice the dismount. A lot of people think that's kind of scary, like the scariest part. So it's definitely like totally fine to just set your board up like this. Either hold on to something, I'm holding on to this banister, and or do it with a friend, but literally no shame in just practicing this to get your body used to it, because it is kind of high off the ground, so it makes sense to be a little nervous. Once you get comfortable with that dismount, you can try putting everything together. I would recommend starting a pretty good distance away from wherever you're trying to nose stall to give yourself time to get your foot shimmied all the way up to the front. So all together, you're just going to start with a good push. Remember to put your back foot also towards the tail, like that. So here we go. Here's everything together. Push, shimmy. There's a shitty angle, so we'll do another one. It's like push, shimmy, lock in, dismount. Here we go. So there you go. That's how to nose stall. I love this trick because once you get comfortable doing it on smaller things, you can try it on bigger stuff. Like I've done it on ledges that are really, really big, and it's just the same motion every time. You can also use it as a building block for other tricks, like a nose slide, or you can do it like coming out of front side or back side, whatever you want. Like it really is such a versatile thing, and you can do it basically anywhere if you're in a parking lot or whatever. So I hope that was helpful. Can't wait to see it. Love you.